It all starts with this cup of coffee. For a lot of us, it's always a pure delight to take one while we're just sitting at home or enjoying a beautiful view in a sidewalk cafe. And I know that we miss having a taste of this pleasure while going through this pandemic period that the whole world is facing. Consumers like me, while tasting their coffee, usually have no idea about all the steps that the coffee beans go through, from the production process up to landing in this little cup of coffee, just like mine. 500 billion cups of coffees like this one are consumed every year around the globe. And to answer this demand, the world is producing each year around 160 million packs of 60 kilograms each, where Africa produces 12% of that. Politicians, economists, and finance experts agree to say that the future lies in Africa. And this is where the importance of our project emerged. We were allowed to have a better vision and a better understanding of all the economic and the financial mechanisms that characterizes this market. But what's more deeper than that is that we had the opportunity to learn so much more about the continent that we belong to, our Africa, from another North African country perspective. We should also not forget that our country have been encouraging for several years Moroccan companies to set up win-win partnerships with organizations from the sub-Saharan African countries. The company that we are extremely proud to be representing today is Northwest Cooperation Association, which is also the winner of the Best Coffee Producers in 2015 in Cameroon. The company specializes in producing, processing, and distributing Arabica and Robusta coffee, and it's also one of the first top 3 producers of coffee in Cameroon. Today, they manage to be exporting approximately 80% of their production to European countries as well as the US. Now, while working on our project, we had to keep in mind that competition in both Morocco and in Cameroon is extremely fierce in terms of the coffee industry. We also had to have an idea about our competitors, which are Lavazza, Carte Noire, Dubois, and Nescafé. And all these brands are extremely popular as in coffee terms. So we really had to come up with an idea that is different and fresh in order to know that Northwest will be able to expand to Morocco, but most importantly, succeed in the Moroccan market. The innovation that we are representing today with extreme pride is flavored Arabica coffee in tea bags. That consists of adding a very light touch of spices and herbs to the Arabica coffee that is produced in Cameroon. And that way we believe that we're going to be offering our customers tastes that are new, subtle, but very unique and pleasant to the palate. We want to focus on promoting flavor exploration. Some of the spices and the herbs that we thought of are ginger, cinnamon, laurel plant, cardamom, and thyme. Our customers will have the chance to enjoy a little cup of coffee like this one that is tasty and very flavorful. Also, while working on the project, we wanted to focus on joining together 2 important factors, which are quality and convenience. So that's going to involve adding ground coffee inside tea bags, and at the same time, the filter used in the coffee bags will be organic, and that will allow a full immersion of the coffee with water to maximize the flavors. The packaging, on the other hand, will be nitro sealed in order to maintain the freshness of the coffee, and it will also be recyclable. So basically, all in one. Now I'm going to leave the floor to my teammate who's going to be talking about the company's need as well as the segmentation.
Before coming up with our innovation, we had to figure out the need of the company. So after doing some research and talking to our mentor, we realized that the company has a strong will to enter the Moroccan market after it failed in 2019. That was actually due to the high prices set by Northwest compared to the cost of coffee products offered in the market by other brands such as Nescafé, Samar, and Carillon. The company also needs to differentiate its portfolio as it offers only one coffee product. In addition to that, Northwest must strengthen its brand image and be known as an environmentally friendly company. Northwest has been offering a single coffee product with a very restricted price range, which limits its ability to have like different customer segment. The company has many financial difficulties, which make it difficult to enter a new market without the establishment of a partnership. Establishing a partnership with a Moroccan company called Sodecaf will help our company expand smoothly to the Moroccan market. In fact, Sodecaf is a Moroccan publicly limited company that was established in 1988 and is located in Casablanca. It is specialized in importing coffee beans, tea, and spices, processing, packaging, and distributing the final product to retail companies. Basically, we will be sending coffee green beans to Sudecaf, and this latter will be in charge of the roasting, adding flavor, packaging, and doing the distribution process. Northwest attempted to enter the Moroccan market with its initial coffee product called Cola Coffee, but it ended up failing due to the high price compared to Nescafe, Samar, and Carillon. So in order to successfully enter the Moroccan market, the company needs to make its price more reachable for a larger segment of customers. That is the reason behind deciding that this new innovation will be mainly targeting middle class. So basically, we are going to focus our attention on people who are already coffee buyers, and because they will be more at ease and more curious to try our coffee flavor that are subtle to the palate. This innovation will also target people who are on the go and need a high quality cup of coffee that can be instantly prepared. In other words, we will target Moroccans who are looking for convenience and at the same time high quality cup of coffee. After conducting a market research about the existing coffee brands in the Moroccan market, we found out that they can be classified as follow. So Lavazza is the most expensive brand in the market with 67 dirhams for a pack of 45 grams with a quality that satisfies several Moroccans, followed by Carte Noire and Dubois. Now, based on this positioning map, we can see that the Marca Coffee will be positioned just between Lavazza and Carte Noire, where it will be exceeding Carte Noire quality and be less expensive. So now I will leave the floor to my teammates who will be discussing the financial part.
So our innovative idea will help the company improve its financials and boost its profits over the years. This will be as a result of our partnership with Sodecaf, as well as having access to a loan of 4,618,000 dirhams at an interest rate of 4% for a period of 5 years from Crédit Foncier du Cameroun. During the very first years following the launch of our innovation, the company will be suffering from some loss. However, starting from the third year, the company will be able to generate revenues. The company's spending will be mostly on production, transportation, and marketing. In fact, by entering a new market, the company will definitely need to focus a lot on marketing and promotion. Unfortunately, the transportation fees will slightly increase over time due to the absence of a free trade agreement between Morocco and Cameroon. Regarding the financial impact of our innovation, the company will be able to generate a profit by the end of the 5-year period. The NPV will be around 8 million dirhams, which is positive. The estimated internal rate of return will be around 41%, which is quite high, and this will be leading to a return on investment of 22.67%, which indicates that the investment will be profitable. Moving on to the prices of our product. So our Maca Coffee packs will range from 49 to 97 dirhams based on the grams chosen. In fact, before deciding on adding a markup cost of 20% to the initial cost of our product, we had to do a market research in order to analyze the purchasing power of the middle class customers. And of course, after comparing the prices with other competitors, we were able to decide on the prices previously mentioned. At some point, a business may be experiencing various changes that could affect its external and internal practices. Every change that an organization is going through may have an impact on its processes and activities and may also create a stressful environment for its employees. Therefore, in order to avoid the downsides of business changes, this latter must be managed and monitored closely. For a successful implementation of our innovation, Northwest should follow some steps of Qatar's model of change. Some of them include to form a powerful coalition by emphasizing collaboration and encouraging team building, creating a vision for change by adapting the company's vision to fit with its new business activities. The vision should be clear, achievable, and realistic to ensure a smooth transition from old business practices to new ones. Thirdly, communicate the vision regularly and effectively to the company's employees. And finally, create a short-term win, which will consist of a successful partnership that will enable Northwest to make money while minimizing some expenses. Africa is a rich continent. Countries around the world take advantage of all the goods that are found here and transform them to very successful products worldwide. We want this innovation that is embraced by a pure African collaboration to set the ground for more other collaborations between African countries so that we see our continent rising through time. We, as the future generation, should innovate and aim to build a better, successful, and sustainable Africa. In the agriculture industry, finding new innovations and technologies are key for the success of a company. Thanks to our innovative idea, Northwest will position itself in Morocco as well as in other African countries later on. Thank you for watching. This is a call for our generation to think broadly and work commonly for a cohesive Africa where the economy will be the winner.